One of the most talked about and controversial traditions that we explore in this video is the practice found in some of the island's southern villages, where women are presented to visiting foreigners as a gesture of strength, honor, and respect. This cultural norm, while shocking to outsiders, is deeply rooted in centuries-old beliefs about hospitality and community pride. Here, the offering of one's daughter or wife is not seen as exploitation, but as an act that embodies courage, generosity, and social status. What many would find unthinkable, this society views as a revered sign of unity and strength. Stay tuned until the end of the video to uncover the most shocking and bizarre aspects of this country's traditions. You won't believe the incredible and unexpected customs that make this place truly one of a kind. In this deep dive into the hidden and often jaw-dropping traditions of Madagascar, Uncensored World invites you to experience the unparalleled mystery and allure of one of the most extraordinary and isolated lands on the planet. Known to many as an exotic paradise, Madagascar holds more than just breathtaking landscapes and unique wildlife. It harbors a tapestry of customs and practices that will leave you astonished. As we venture further into this enigmatic island, we peel back layers of tradition that may seem surreal, even mythical. Madagascar's customs don't stop there. Imagine a world where death is not an end, but a continuation of familial bonds. The ritual of famadiana, or the turning of the bones, is an age-old tradition where the deceased are exhumed, lovingly dressed in fresh shrouds, and paraded around in joyous celebration. This is done every few years, creating a striking image of dance and festivity intertwined with death. To the Malagasy people, this ritual isn't macabre. It's a cherished act of love and reverence, turning the act of mourning into an exuberant festivity. And the mysteries continue. Did you know that Madagascar was once a favored haven for pirates, making it the stuff of legend and lore? Its jagged coastline and myriad islets offered perfect hideouts for the buccaneers who prowled the Indian Ocean, leaving behind stories of hidden treasures and cryptic maps that have fascinated historians for generations. Perhaps the most famous of these legends revolves around Olivier Levasseur, known as La Bouse. Before his execution, he supposedly hurled a coded message into the crowd that promised the secret location of his massive hoard. To this day, intrepid adventurers comb through the dense forests and rocky shores of Madagascar in search of this lost treasure, driven by the allure of finding untold riches and unlocking a centuries-old enigma. But it isn't just pirates and peculiar customs that make Madagascar an unmatched wonder. The island's isolation has led to the evolution of flora and fauna found nowhere else on Earth, from the peculiar wide-eyed lemurs to the towering baobab trees that look like they've been plucked straight from a fairy tale. Yet beyond its natural beauty, the people of Madagascar carry traditions that feel as ancient as the island itself. Their dances, music, and ceremonies, often overlooked by modern media, paint a vivid picture of resilience, creativity, and spiritual connection. Stay with us as we delve even deeper into these practices that challenge our understanding of social norms and highlight the diverse nature of human culture. From rituals of life and death to traditions of hospitality that blur the lines of conventional values, Madagascar is a world that must be seen to be believed. In Uncensored World, we bring you face to face with the stories that defy explanation, rooted in a land where the past is never truly gone, and where every custom tells a tale as vibrant and alive as the island itself. Don't miss this exploration into the heart of Madagascar's most extraordinary and mind-bending practices. Buckle up. This is a journey like no other. Let's dive even deeper into the complexities and jaw-dropping revelations about Madagascar, a place where time seems suspended and traditions pulse with a life of their own, refusing to yield to the forces of modernity. The intricate customs of this remote island hold stories that are as beautiful as they are baffling, each one steeped in generations of belief, mystery, and community values that captivate and shock in equal measure. Among the most startling practices, and one that continues to raise eyebrows globally, is the concept of hospitality tied to the offering of women to outsiders. It's a custom so foreign to many that it might sound like a tale spun from fiction. But in certain isolated parts of Madagascar, when a visitor, especially a man of notable presence, arrives in a village, the welcome can take a most unexpected turn. Women of the community may be offered as companions for the night, a tradition that signifies not exploitation, but rather pride in showcasing the village's generosity, fortitude, and communal ties. This tradition, often misunderstood, is said to stem from ancient beliefs where such gestures were seen as honorable, bringing blessings and fostering strong alliances with outsiders. This ritual reflects a complex social structure where the boundaries between public and private life blur, and acts that might seem intrusive or shocking to an outsider are, to the community, gestures of respect and the highest honor. In these villages where modernity creeps in at a sluggish pace, ancient customs persist as a reminder of the power of shared values and cultural identity. Here, the offering is considered a privilege, an act imbued with dignity, showcasing the strength of both the individual women and the village as a whole. It's a powerful reminder that culture cannot be judged by the standards of another, but must be seen through the lens of those who live it. As we shift our gaze from the intimate practices of hospitality to the dramatic and celebratory rituals surrounding death, the famidihana, or turning of the bones, takes center stage. It's not just a ritual, it's a profound event that encapsulates the Malagasy people's view of mortality as a continuation rather than an end. During these gatherings, family members exhume their ancestors, lovingly wrap their remains in fresh cloth, and dance with them in a grand celebration of life. Imagine the sight, laughter, music, and joyous shouts echoing through the hills as the living commune with the dead, bridging the gap between past and present in a way that defies the somber tones often associated with death. This practice is rooted in the belief that the spirits of ancestors play an active role in the lives of their descendants, honoring them, quite literally, by dancing with their bones and sharing stories at the gravesite is a way of showing gratitude and keeping their memory alive. It's a time when the whole community comes together, reinforcing bonds that are as strong as the island's towering baobabs and as deep as its ancestral roots. But for those seeking not just culture, but adventure, Madagascar's reputation as a pirate haven adds yet another thrilling layer to its multifaceted character. During the 17th and 18th centuries, its hidden coves and labyrinthine waterways provided perfect hideouts for some of history's most infamous pirates. The stories of treasure buried deep within the jungle or concealed within a rocky coastal crag have persisted for generations, tantalizing treasure hunters with the promise of gold and relics. The legend of Olivier Levasseur, La Bouze, looms large here. It's said that before his execution, he flung a cryptic cipher into the crowd, a challenge to decode the map to his riches. Despite numerous attempts, the secrets of Levasseur's hoard remain unsolved, a silent testament to the mystery that shrouds this island. These tales of buried treasure and pirate escapades are not just stories. They form a vital part of Madagascar's mythos. Locals tell these stories with a mix of reverence and amusement, aware that their island holds secrets that may never be fully uncovered. The rugged landscape itself seems to guard these mysteries, with its dense forests and sharp cliffs appearing almost as sentinels to history's hidden truths. Even as we marvel at these unique traditions, there is more to uncover. The spirituality of the Malagasy people is another profound element that shapes life on the island. Their belief in Razana, or ancestral spirits, permeates daily activities. It's believed that these spirits watch over and influence the living, offering protection or dispensing misfortune based on how well they are honored. This connection to the spiritual world manifests in numerous rituals, from the blessings of crops to the protection of households, underscoring the belief that the past is a living entity that continues to shape the present. And what about the remnants of its pirate past? The lore surrounding pirates in Madagascar is not just the stuff of legend. It's woven into the very fabric of local culture. Songs, dances, and folktales often allude to hidden treasures and the daring escapades of seafaring outlaws who found a haven on the island. The influence of these pirates has left an indelible mark on the culture, with some communities claiming descent from those audacious adventurers. Even today, there are those who, map in hand and dreams ablaze, venture into the island's wild heart in search of these treasures, convinced that somewhere in the tangled forests or beneath ancient ruins, riches lie waiting to be found. Madagascar is not just a country, it is a world unto itself, a mosaic of nature, ritual, legend, and spirit that challenges what we think we know about life, death, and everything in between. In Uncensored World, we take you beyond the well-trodden paths, beyond the sun-dappled beaches and towering baobabs, into the true heart of this enigmatic island. Prepare to be amazed, puzzled, and utterly captivated, because in Madagascar, the extraordinary is not just possible, it's a way of life. And if you thought the mysteries of Madagascar ended with pirates and ancestral dances, think again. This island, teeming with natural and cultural wonders, holds yet another layer of allure and mystique in its people's way of life. The Malagasy are known for traditions that are as diverse and multifaceted as the landscapes they inhabit. These customs are embedded in their interactions, beliefs, and even the most mundane activities, reflecting an ancient wisdom that has survived centuries of isolation and change. One of the most striking elements of Malagasy culture is the way community and family are prioritized above all else. In a society where individualism takes a backseat to collective well-being, everything from marriage to major life decisions is shaped by the involvement and support of extended family networks. This tight-knit social fabric is mirrored in how locals celebrate and face hardships together, creating a sense of unity that permeates every facet of life. But what outsiders find most surprising is how these deep-rooted values sometimes translate into practices that defy conventional norms. Take, for example, the tradition of arranged marriages that come with unique conditions and practices. In some communities, a marriage is not just a union between two individuals, but an alliance between entire families. This could mean days of intricate ceremonies where songs, dances, and storytelling turn the occasion into a vibrant spectacle. What makes this more fascinating is the involvement of ancestors. It's believed that these spirits must give their blessing for the marriage to be prosperous. Rituals performed to appease the spirits can involve animal sacrifices, chants, and even symbolic offerings of food or wine. These spiritual beliefs play into another captivating yet eerie aspect of Malagasy life: taboos, or fedi. These are strict rules and prohibitions that can range from the seemingly peculiar to the downright puzzling. For example, in some villages, it's fedi to point at a graveyard, as this act is said to disturb the spirits of the deceased and bring misfortune. In others, whistling at night is forbidden, as it's believed to attract malevolent spirits. Outsiders may see these customs as superstitions, but for the Malagasy, they are sacred guidelines that keep harmony between the physical and spiritual worlds. The respect for the spiritual is so profound that it seeps into other aspects of Malagasy life, including their famed festivals. One of the most unique is the Santa Bari, the rice harvest festival that celebrates both hard work and the spirits believed to have blessed the crops. It's a time when communities come alive with dances, feasts, and shared stories, transforming the act of harvesting into a jubilant and sacred event. The festival is not just about the celebration of abundance, but a reminder of the delicate relationship between humans, nature, and the unseen forces that govern them all. But what about the tantalizing mystery of their legendary sacred forests? Deep in these ancient woodlands, where light filters through the dense canopy and golden shafts, and the air is thick with the scent of moss and earth, exist sacred sites believed to be inhabited by spirits. These forests are protected fiercely by local tribes who see themselves as the guardians of an inheritance passed down by their ancestors. Entering such a forest without permission is more than just a violation of private property. It's an affront to the very spirits that dwell there. These sites often hold shrines where offerings are made to seek blessings or forgiveness, showcasing the Malagasy's profound reverence for their spiritual heritage. Then there is the enigmatic Afo Lemur, or sacred fire. This is a ritual held during pivotal moments in a community's life, times of drought, major illness, or important decisions. A village elder, who is often also a shaman, leads a ceremony, calling upon ancestral spirits and seeking guidance or intervention. As the fire roars and embers dance in the night air, the chanting of the shaman mingles with the crackle of the flames, creating an atmosphere so charged that many who witness it swear they can feel the presence of the ancestors surrounding them. The ritual is said to tap into powers beyond the mortal world, reaffirming the belief that the past is never truly gone, but is an ever-present force shaping the present and the future. Amidst all these mysterious traditions, the warmth and openness of the Malagasy people remain a constant. Their hospitality is legendary, a blend of old customs and heartfelt sincerity that leaves a lasting impression on visitors. And while the tales of women being offered to guests might sound fantastical or controversial to outsiders, they are part of a larger narrative about a community's willingness to share and extend themselves for the sake of connection and mutual respect. For those intrigued by the island's unparalleled biodiversity, Madagascar is a wonderland. It is home to creatures that seem almost mythical, chameleons that change colors with a vibrancy unlike anywhere else. The elusive fossa, a predator that is part cat, part mongoose, and lemurs, which have become the island's emblematic ambassadors. Some species of lemurs have rituals of their own. One such ritual involves groups gathering at sunrise to sing and howl, creating an otherworldly symphony that echoes through the forest and leaves those who hear it with goosebumps. As the world becomes more connected and homogenized, Madagascar stands as a defiant reminder that pockets of true uniqueness and mystery still exist. From the communal dances with the dead to the whispered legends of pirate gold waiting to be discovered, every part of Madagascar pulses with stories waiting to be told and retold. It's a place where every tree, every stone, and every custom holds meaning, echoing the island's deep-seated conviction that life, in all its strangeness and splendor, is a story interwoven with the past, present, and spirit. In Uncensored World, we dare to go beyond what's known, shedding light on a world that challenges our perceptions and invites us to question what we believe is possible. Madagascar isn't just a destination, it's a revelation, a place where reality and legend blur into a vibrant tableau that defies logic and begs to be explored. Stay tuned, because as you will see, the stories we share here are not just about learning, they're about feeling, experiencing, and immersing yourself in a world you never knew existed. Prepare to be amazed, because Madagascar, with all its untold wonders, is ready to reveal its secrets. As we reach the end of this incredible journey through the mysteries and wonders of Madagascar, we hope that you've been as captivated by its unique blend of culture, legend, and breathtaking beauty as we have. From the offerings of hospitality that challenge conventional norms, to the awe-inspiring dances with the dead and the whispers of lost pirate treasure, Madagascar stands as a beacon of wonder in a world that craves the extraordinary. We'd love to know your thoughts. What did you find most surprising about Madagascar? Is there a tradition or story that left you wanting to know more? Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Your reactions, questions, and insights are what keep this community alive and thriving. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Uncensored World, where we continue to explore the unexplored and uncover the stories that deserve to be told. Give this video a like if it sparked your curiosity, and share it with friends who are as fascinated by the extraordinary as you are. Until next time, keep seeking, keep wondering, and remember that the world is full of secrets just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.